Okay. That says Stone Gate Crossing, which is part of the lot for the tavern, which is that expensive restaurant. That says Stone Gate Crossing, but right there it says no Trader Joe's parking, which is right there. Okay. That's where the tavern is. Now, if you look to the right of the tavern, that is where the valet parking is coming through. They need these spots to be open. If you park at Trader's Village, they probably will lag the food. The minute, right when you park there, they'll get that food out really quick because they can lose thousands of dollars if one space is there for too long. That's why they have those signs there. Let's roll. Okay, yeah, it says in person, so I guess this is in person, yeah. Sorry about that.
They can't get our house.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's all right.
Some of those houses' address kind of looks like it's in between the two addresses, but it was their neighbor that I thought was the right address, but it turned out she's able to flag me down at the last minute. Usually that's kind of why I take my time a little bit on the drops, because you might think you're right, but then you realize, okay, it's the neighbor's house, blah, 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 blah. But, yeah, so luckily I was able to do it in person. A lot of times when you ring the doorbell, it has like a little camera on it from a company called Ring. I think there's another company called Nest. There's a Google company. It's like a Google camera doorbell camera. Let me see something. I'll just go this way. So basically what it is it's a doorbell camera. And you know, I don't know. But the Amazon package was going there. And dropped it off there. I don't know. I guess it looked like from the address. I guess when I looked at it, I guess I was pulling up, and then I saw the street light that I really liked. I wanted to set up the shot by the street light, and then I realized after she said, "Oh, are you delivering for Kat?" I said, "Oh yeah, that's over here. I mean, that's wrong house kind of thing." Not her real name. I'm just giving her a nickname. Cat. Taming of the Shrew. You ever seen Taming of the Shrew? Her name was Cat. She had another name, though. If you're a Shakespeare fan. Ooh, that's nice right there. There's the golf course right there, the dark area right there, for all the golfers and caddies. No rollerblading? Man, that's... You'd think rollerblading would be okay. Look at the size of it, though. 94 cents, which isn't too bad. Actually looks kind of like a good one. It's $2.29. It's a little high on price. But it's called Drink. But it has melatonin, rose hips, and valerian. So this is probably like a one that you could drink right before bed. And this is probably be a really good thing. Probably give you, it's kind of like a sleeping pill almost, made with melatonin. So I'm gonna go with the peach, Arizona. Pretty good. Usually if I go in any type of store, including winery, or it could be like, you know, whatever this is, what they call it, whatever they call it, I usually just get like an iced tea. This one has a peach flavor in it. It's only going for $1.07, but they usually make these larger. So this is like kind of shot size. So I don't know why, but they're usually like double the size of this for $1.07. But yeah, it's a liquor store, so I figured I'd do that. But it's actually just iced tea, so there's nothing else in it. Arizona makes it. It's pretty good. Just peach flavor iced tea. Kind of like a soda or something. Something about that car right there kind of looks like a car Batman would have. All right, so we're on Willing Avenue. This is where I grew up as a high school student, going to Pascal High School, the alma mater. How do you say it? Alma mater? The alma mater? Anyway, however you say it. Of Taylor Sheridan, one of our greatest screenwriters since Trumbo. Probably one of our greatest screenwriters is probably Taylor Sheridan. He wrote two really important works, one being Hell or High Water, and the other one, Sicario, with Benicio del Toro. And he's been nominated several times for Oscars. Started off in television as an actor, then he got into screenwriting, and that's where he excelled. And I want to say he may have won. He may have won for Hell or High Water. I have to go back and look. I don't know. I have to study these things, but he probably will. He probably will win. And this is also where we studied acting and writing too. Creative writing and acting too was from this kind of neighborhood thing. This was the Willing Street area, or Willing Avenue. I call it Willing Street, but it's Willing Avenue. It's probably going to be this one right over here. Yeah, on the other side was a lady that was in the television show Dallas. Actually, I lived right there, I think. No, wait. I don't know. No, I think it was the other house. Anyway. Yeah, I'm on a different road. She was in Dallas television show. She lived like right next to us. Anyway, it kind of reminds me of the house that's in Twin Peaks Return at the very end when Laura Palmer comes back and she screams really loud. So this house looks like. Thanks. sure my friend Craig Misfelt lived there. Pretty sure that was his house right there. He was gonna go to... Nah, that may not have been his house. It was one that looked like it. He was gonna go to LA. UCLA, yeah. He's gonna go to UCLA for filmmaking. That's where Jim Morrison went. I was gonna go there too. I was gonna go there for theater, but I ended up at the new school in New York. I don't know what he ended up doing. I think he got into business or something. Did the whole marriage thing and had kids. My other great friend, Elizabeth, she lived in one of these houses somewhere. She was a great actress too. She was one of our lead actresses in high school and college too, because we went to high school and college together. We were only friends though. It was one thing, we were just friends. But we had done a lot of stuff together. She usually played my mother, or like the mother character. In a lot of performances and stuff. Anyway, this is right off of Berry Street. I mean, right off of Berry Street. Hemp Hill's like the other direction. It's right in there. That's one of the areas. That's where I hung out. I lived off of Willing Avenue, though. And my other friend, who's a writer, and he's also a resident playwright in town, he lived on the other side of Willing Avenue, on, I guess you call it the east side, kind of the Hispanic neighborhood. His name's Rob. He's a resident playwright here, written many plays. We had our own theater right over here in an old Catholic nunnery for young. Well, it was for Catholic girls' school, I guess you could say, a young nunnery and training kind of thing. It's right over here. It was known as the Sage and Silo Theater. It didn't last too long. I think maybe 95 to 2002. Almost 7 years maybe, or something like that. About maybe 5 or 6 years or so. It moved to another location and then it shut down. And then I think the drama teacher ended up going to Arizona or something like that, living on a reservation with Native Americans. But it's right off of Hemp Hill, right down the street from where we lived. We did a lot of plays there. We did The Marriage of Bet and Boo. I did a mime show there. I did a solo mime show with magicians. There's the magicians that went on stage. The mime show was called A Cup of Joe, or he called it just mime show. We also did Lone Star. Yeah, James McClure, I think is his name, or something like that. We did Lone Star. I played Ray, the character of Ray. It's one Power Booth made famous, but we did it back in the day. It was in the 90s. Then right after September 11th happened, theaters didn't do so well. And so he had to move locations, and the theater shut down. So all the other theaters are still around though. Circle Theater is still around. Stage West is still around. Hip Pocket still there. Casa Manana still doing fine. I don't know about some of the, like, for example, like there was one called what was it called? Mansfield Theater, something like that. I don't know if it's still around. The Runway's still around too, believe it or not. That's out in Grapevine. A lot of the old theaters are still there, but that one didn't last very long. Yeah, I don't know exactly, maybe 5, but it has to be after 5. I've done 3 after 5. That's not how I really shoot. I'm just trying to piss you off. I chew differently. But to make you mad, I chew like this. Kind of Jerry Lewis kind of thing. Do you want some banana?
fine.
Lady! Lady! Oh, finally turned green. Got one at a cookie store. So we should be picking up your cookie and dropping it off at your door. Let's see about this teaching thing. We'll see what happens. But I got to pick up these cookies and drop them off at your door. Right, sweetie?
Yes.
Ooh. Did something get in your eye?
No, just.
Oh, look, they have a fire thing right here. That's cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Look at that. You know, I ever played... Those guys over there, place where they sell cookies. He said it was right over that, but I had it on slow-mo. That's why you saw that slow-mo motion. We're gonna pick up the cookies. This whole area is protected by copyright, but I don't know, that's why I only do short little bits. It's right over here. It's a place called Joy, where they sell cookies. Right here.
Really?
So I did a 6-pack of macaron. Oh, I didn't know I did that. It's like a drawer of cookies. Oh. Italian. Which one's the Italian?
The Italian cream is the speckled one.
Okay, and the other ones?
Vanilla.
Okay, cool.
That's the pink ones here.
Gotcha. That's the strawberry, right. Kind of hard to get out of that area right there. All right, let's look at it right here. You're dropping this off at your doorstep. They call that right there, it's called a hobo hotel. The open one. They call it a hobo hotel because you can just go in there, let your bedroll down. And Woody Guthrie wrote those kind. So does a blogger, a famous blogger known as Shoestring Hobo. He knows all about it. So they jump in there. They barely go. The train's barely going. They jump in there, man. Look at the taxi. Little taxi emblem. it's 10:31. So okay, so northwest are the odds. This is correct. So north and west would be odd, and south and east is even. Nope, it's the other way around. South and east is odd. North and west is even. So that would be even. It's the other way around. So north by northwest is even. What did I say that number was?
I can't remember. Double check, please.
All right.
A set amount of money into a fund on a regular basis, regardless of the share price at the time. This practice is most commonly performed by long-term investors. For all things money, visit benzinga.com.